Hello, everyone. Welcome to Happy and Better.TV. I'm your host, Judge Angel. And as always, I'm so thankful to you guys for tuning in and joining us. And thank you for your comments you have been sending us. And any requests, guess what? We're going to honor them. Just give us a little time to work it out and get the best of the best for you to give you the information and feedback that you're seeking. Again, I thank you so much for watching and commenting and suggesting. All very, very important. Today, I'm so excited. How many of you gone to the dentist thinking you're just going for a regular cleaning, and you're told that you have gum disease, that you need special shots, that it's going to be over $1,500 just to treat your gums before you even get started with the teeth? And we need those, don't we? Well, guess what? Today, our guest, the founder and creator at Vitamyr Natural Products, is going to tell us how to address that problem. Robert, thank you so much for joining us today.
Hello, Judge. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. Now, what was your experience when you went to the dentist years ago? They said you had a gum problem.
Well, you know, to start with, gum disease is something that it creeps slowly. If you're not taking care of your gums and your teeth, you don't take care of your dental cleaning once a year or so, you will find out eventually that you have a problem. And I was negligent, and I was one of the victims. I still am. So I would go to dentist every time I had a problem, which was almost every month. I would be 1 month with the dentist, 1 month with the periodentist. So it was really bad. My situation was bad. So that's how everything started.
Well, what happened? You went to the dentist. They said you had gum disease. Well, what did you do from there?
Yeah, what happens that they were already treating me. When I went to my periodentist last time, my situation was really bad. So he said, Robert, we have to remove your teeth. If we don't remove your teeth, you will have no gums left to hold your dentures.
Whoa.
That was scary. You know, I had good teeth. I thought I had good teeth. I needed treatment. And after years of paying the dentist and periodontist and on, I mean, it never stopped. They wanted to, but he said, don't worry about it. It's only $45,000. We put a brand new set of teeth for you, implants. I said, well, you know, money was, I mean, money is subject all the time, but I had business, and my health is more important than money. And that's the whole thing, that they know if you have money that you're going to do it. And I went to the office, my office, and I said to my wife, honey, if you want a divorce, I'll sign the papers right now because you're going to have a toothless husband. She said, don't talk crazy. What happened? I said, well, they gave me those pills I have to take, and they're going to remove my teeth. She said, no, they're not. I keep telling you. I did all this research. We did talk about it all the time because she used to do a lot of research and tell me, look, we can do this, we can do that. Me, being a man and stubborn and not very smart, I would say, I have the best periodontist, I have the best dentist in town. You're telling me all this old stuff going to do better than my periodontist, who's the top guy in town, you know? Anyways, when I came back with those pills and said they have to remove my teeth, she said, listen to me at least once. Look at these ingredients. Look at it. Just read it. And I swear, I just sat down and I mean, I was desperate at this point. You know, until then, you have dentists, you have periodontists, but now it's the end. They're going to remove your teeth.
Right.
And yeah, I'm not very smart, but at that point, I became very smart. And I said, well, let me see. And as I started reading all the ingredients that she had lined that are good for oral health, and all these ingredients are available for last thousands of years, that you can read in dictionaries and internet anywhere.
It's not a new chemical that's
no,
been
it's not
invented,
a new chemical,
and
right?
you have no idea what the side effects may be.
Exactly.
These are things from nature that have been proven over the years.
Right. And once I start reading all these ingredients, and some of them I knew, like clove oil. You know, when we were kids, my grandma was our doctor. We couldn't afford doctors. We're talking 1950s, you know. If I would have a toothache or something, my grandma would give me a clove berry. Yes. You know, dried clove berry.
A clove, yes.
You put between your teeth, hold it there. Your saliva will take all the good stuff in it. With numbing, you will not feel the pain. You know, all of a sudden I started remembering those things.
Yes,
you know, we forgot how it was, you know, years ago. So I started reading, and I thought, you know, I can do this. Maybe we can do something about it. That's how it all started. We went to the store, tried to the drugstore, and tried to get ingredients that we chose, zinc and folic acid mix and whatever. The druggist said, anything is not in our books, we can't make it because we'll go to jail. I said, but you sell zinc, you sell folic acid, can't you just mix it properly and give it to me? He said, no, we can't. I said, okay, so we bought the ingredients and we started experimenting and working at it, and eventually by end of '99, I had that mouthwash ready that totally healed my gums and my bleeding. I was able to bite an apple and chew it without leaving my teeth in the apple. You know how first bite in the apple is hard, you know? You try to bite it, if your teeth are losing
the strength and the grip of the gums.
What happens most of the time, the bacteria and the disease eat your bones away, your gums get loose, they're not nice and tight, you have big pockets, food and blood particles stay in between. Our mouth is hot and wet. Those particles rot, create bacteria. Bacteria creates infection. Infection makes you sick, and you don't heal easily. You go to dentist, they give you antibiotics, they clean it up. You're good for a month.
A month.
That's about a month. Yeah. So that's how it all started.
Well, it's so interesting. This product, Vitamyr, the Natural Zinc Plus Herbal Mouthwash. I want to say a couple of things that I know about your product. And for the record, I have to let everybody know, I met Robert and his wife because of their product. I did some research, and this was the product I came up with. I heard someone say that the many of the mouthwashes that we get in the regular stores are too strong and have too much alcohol. And the high degree of alcohol can cause problems with the gums in itself.
Well, alcohol generally dries your mouth. Bacteria loves dry mouth. Your mouth dry, bacteria will stick to your gum line and chew your bone away. That's how you create plaque in your mouth. That's why you need your mouth to be always moist. What happens, you swallow your saliva, you swallow the bacteria, they die in your acid, in your stomach acid. So having moist mouth is good. If you're a smoker, if you're using tobacco, chewing, drinking alcohol, anything that keeps your mouth dry, you don't drink enough water, it will cause oral problems. And you know, beginning of our health starts in our mouth. If you take care of your mouth will take care of you. Those are, I coined those sentences for me, you know, for years I've been doing.
It is so good, and it extends to the food. If we chew our food well, we have better digestion.
Right.
Well, I have a story that I have not told you about your herbal mouthwash.
Okay.
And I love it because it's zinc, it's natural ingredients, clove oil that you mentioned, like the cloves we use in our turkey for Thanksgiving. It's myrrh, which is ingredients that allegedly the 3 wise men use, folic acid and zinc, and distilled water. But I went to the dentist and they were cleaning my teeth, I thought, but then I heard them counting 2, 3, 2, 4. They were counting these numbers out. So when they finished, they never said anything what it meant. I said, what do the numbers mean? She said, that's how deep your pockets are in your gums.
Right.
I said, is that a good thing or a bad thing? Well, it's never good.
It's never good.
She said, oh no. She said, it's not good. She said, the highest number anyone should ever have under any circumstances is a 2. And that means the gum separation is beginning. Well, I had some 4s. So I was really concerned, and that's how I did my research and found out about your mouthwash. My testimony is that after I used 2 of your bottles of mouthwash, because I really became apprehensive. I don't want to say the afraid word, but I did. And I started using this twice a day. And I don't know if I used it properly, but I would take a capful, put it in my mouth, and just swish it. And I walk around the house just swishing it and leaving it in for like 5 minutes before I expectorate it. Big word. So, but when I went back to the dentist, which was just 2 months later, that's how I happened to use 2 bottles. Had it been
Right.
3 months, I may have used it. But I went back 2 months later, and she was saying, "Oh, your gums look wonderful. What do you do?" I said, "Magic in a bottle, Vitamyr." And really, that's the true story.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, it's so.
As a matter of fact, if you use it 4 times a day or 5 times a day, and you don't need a cup, you need just enough to swish in your mouth. Like if you're drinking a cup of tea, you take a sip of it.
Yes.
What happens, you have that ingredients in your mouth. The longer you hold in your mouth and swish it, the more chance you're giving the ingredients to work in your mouth.
Makes sense.
And we know that gum disease is #1 heart disease creator. You know, 80% of heart disease patients had gum disease before. This is medical journal
Really,
published
very
about 10,
interesting.
12 years ago, if I'm not mistaken. And 80% heart disease coming from gum disease is bad. So why should we have that? If we have enough education and understanding and we take care of our mouth properly, we shouldn't have heart disease that easily.
Well, that's right. And they said it's rising, particularly in women. But I wanted everyone on the Happy and Better.TV show to know about this mouthwash. It's wonderful. And it's not that burning alcohol kind of thing. So you
Alcohol is no good. We don't use alcohol in any of our products.
Excellent. So tell me, I know you started with the mouthwash, and was your toothpaste the second product?
Well, yeah. What happened, you know, we had no intention of selling. We had a business. We had flower business, convention company. We were very, very busy. I had no intention of starting another business, especially something that I'm not aware of. You know, health food industry is nothing that I was in my life. But because of the people, we start giving it away, friends and friends of friends and their mothers, everybody start coming asking, and I would make it every night. I would cook it. You know, it took a lot to get to the point where you know how to mix the ingredient, which one works, which what. Anyways, long story.
Yeah.
It didn't happen overnight. And so I was happy to give it away, and if money was no problem. I could afford to do that. You know, I would buy ingredients, buy the bottles. Yvonne would make the labels and so on. You know, we would make very clean product. But Yvonne said, you know, we can't do this anymore. We have to do this legal, or we're going to stop. You know, we're going to have problem.
You were growing too fast.
So we got a patent. We got a lawyer, and we got a patent. You can get easily patent on natural products. But
You cannot,
we did.
right?
Yeah, we cannot.
Yeah.
But because of the uniqueness of what it is, we were able to get it. They gave us patent, and we manufactured it, and we spread some stores that we could get in. You know, it's not easy to get in health food stores.
Success
It was
is
exciting.
never easy.
It just went out like wildfire. You know, everybody was saying, "Great, now make a toothpaste." I said, "Yeah, right." And then they called a few good stores that, you know, I needed their business, I needed their shelf space. They said, "You have to make toothpaste." I said, "I don't know how to make toothpaste." No, you have to make toothpaste. It has to have no fluoride, no sugar, no chemicals, no preservatives. I said, wait a minute. I know a little chemistry, but I don't know how to make toothpaste. You know,
That's natural.
I mean,
yeah.
it's natural and all that.
Without
you know.
those things.
So we had to get a laboratory that helped us to make the mouthwash. It took about 2 years to make the original toothpaste, which is this one.
Okay, Zinc
The fluoride
Plus.
Zinc Plus. So we called it Zinc Plus because it has zinc, folic acid, clove oil, myrrh oil, and a few other ingredients. And we put it out in the market. Boom, success. People just love it. I mean, we didn't have enough money to advertise it. It's people's word of mouth, and the stores and customers and radio hosts. A lot of good people helped us. A lot of good people who had an opportunity to mention our name. And I can go on and on, but now we're a nationwide company. Obviously, I can easily say that without their help, I would never get where I am. We would never get where we are.
Well,
Then we made
I'm looking for this.
The toothpaste, you know, Xylitol and CoQ10 became very popular last 10 years or so.
Yes.
Everybody was talking, and our customers demanded something with Xylitol and CoQ10. So we took our original toothpaste, we added on CoQ10 and Xylitol. The reason CoQ10 is very good for your gum elasticity, keeping your gums nice, fresh, and elastic, tight, that they sit nice and tight on your teeth, to hold your teeth not to wobble. And Xylitol is accepted by Dental Association as a cavity fighter. Also, Xylitol keeps your mouth moist. And you know, you constantly swallow. Xylitol is a sweetener taken from birch tree bark, and it's a great natural ingredient, one of many, but we chose that because it worked very good with the ingredients. You know, there is a lot of good ingredients. The secret is, how can you combine all those ingredients that work together and do the job that you think they should for whatever reason you create the product?
Well, you've got great natural products: zinc, folic acid, myrrh, clove oil, purified water, grapefruit seed extract.
Right.
The things that probably nature intended. And the reason we're so excited about your products, Robert, is that they're here to help us. There was a need. We just didn't have you guys providing it. Before we switch over for a minute, you also have a special toothpaste for children.
Well, I have 19 grandchildren and grandchildren and children, right?
Beautiful.
So I had to come up with something that is good for children.
Okay,
so
good.
What we did, we took our original ingredients, our main ingredients, we made it a little lighter for children, and we add a natural orange flavor, natural orange flavor, not chemical orange flavor, which will give, you see what happened, children like sweet, no matter what. When you have all this toothpaste in the marketplace, they made with sugars and sweeteners. If you take the box and read in the back, says, warning, if your child swallows, call the doctor. You can walk in the store and check it out, what I'm saying. I did. Now, what child is not going to swallow a little toothpaste every time they brush their teeth? Right? It's sweet.
It's sweet, yes.
And then our children get sick. We don't know how they got sick. You remember about 2-3 years ago, they find out that all the toothpaste made for large companies, and I don't want to give names, were made in China, and there was a lot of lead in it and so on. Do you remember that?
Yes, I did.
Well, why would I want to take a chance to put that in my grandchildren's mouth or in my children's mouth? So we made a beautiful, great, clean product for children, and we're doing very, very good with it.
Sure, I'm sure there's a big market for it. Well, you have many, many other products available, and I am inviting you right now to come back to talk about your cream that makes the skin so smooth. I love using it on my legs.
Right, 84%
I'm getting compliments.
aloe vera.
You have name some of the products you have.
Well, the new product that we just put out is
The
Inca
protein.
Warrior Protein Powder.
Yes.
100% natural ingredients, certified ingredients, and 21 grams of protein per serving, with 3 grams of certified organic maca in it. A great product for anybody with energy, with exercise. If you want to get on a diet, but you need nice, great protein so you can lose weight without having animal fat and so on, you can use our Inca Warrior Protein Powder, and you will get fantastic results, guaranteed.
I believe it. I used some this morning, and what I loved instantly was it mixed with my, I use flaxseed milk.
That's
This
good.
is new to me. I just saw it, but I used it with that, and I mixed it, and it instantly dissolved. So that was wonderful.
The way
it wasn't cakey.
Right. The way I suggest to do it, if you can, if you're at home to do it, not in a gym where you have to just shake it, whatever. I put it in the blender. I use almond milk. I use healthy banana. I put a scoop of that. I mix and make a nice smoothie. Then with that smoothie, I'm able to take my other pills that I have to take, which is my CoQ10, my omega-3s, and so on. So in about 5 minutes, I do my morning chore of taking what I need, and I'm good till lunch.
Excellent, excellent. Well, Robert, thank you so much for joining us
thank
today.
you for having
You've
me.
given us good information. You've encouraged us to take care of our mouth. That's the gateway to the rest of our body.
Well, our mouth is important.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. I want to thank everyone for joining us today and learning more about a healthy, natural way to preserve your teeth and your beautiful smile. We'll see you next time on happyandbetter.tv.